Agreement with Iran. The senator's with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
Nice
Charlie.
to have you. What a nice place, huh?
Thank you. Much nicer than your digs in New York, I must
Well,
say.
that's a pretty good studio, though. Let me begin with Iran. You heard what the Prime Minister of Israel said yesterday. He said, look, prepare to use force if necessary, but negotiations and diplomacy be allowed to work.
Well, if you believe that the deal that's been made is valid and allowing the centrifuges to continue to spin with a tacit agreement that Iran has the, quote, right to enrich, which is in violation of 4 UN Security Council agreements, then you may want to pursue this. And we will, when I say we the critics will say that after 6 months is elapsed, if there's no deal, then we think increased sanctions are the most effective way to bring Iran around. But the right to enrich, a country that has cheated and lied throughout this whole process, and not say that that they are prohibited from the right to enrich is a serious mistake, in my view. Could I just add one other comment? We're turning an arms control issue, which is important, and ignoring the regional conflict. Iran's client, 5,000 Hezbollah, are killing Syrians as we speak. Iranian arms are flowing into Syria. Iranian Revolutionary Guard is in Syria killing Syrians. We do nothing about that. Nothing.
What about the news over the weekend that Iran is allowing inspectors into this nuclear plant? That's a significant development.
Yes, and they have let inspectors in plants in the past, while other plants are being built and tunnels are being dug into mountains. Look, don't trust but verify, and the agreement is there.
Isn't that what inspection is about, verify?
Pardon me?
Isn't that what inspections are about, verify?
Yes, and they have cheated and lied for the last 20 years.
Can you believe there's a different
issue.
Administration, and therefore they're
if you
not
believe,
necessary?
Again, I've seen this all the way to Soviet, back to Soviet. There's good guys and bad guys. There's one guy in Iran. His name is the Ayatollah. He calls the shots. So this, it's sort of like the Medvedev thing. We can work with Medvedev, when we know that he was the puppet and Putin is the guy. And all over the world, the United States credibility is at stake.
Let's turn to Afghanistan, America's longest war. Secretary Hagel just there, but unable to meet with Hamid Karzai because he's in Iran.
It's remarkable. It is a remarkable and not enough noticed event that we with the commitment and sacrifice we've made, can't even meet with the president of the country.
So what would you do?
I would do what they are doing now, and that's saying, look, if you don't give a deal, we're going to have to leave. But that's a huge setback for the United States of America. It not only hurts Afghanistan, but we still haven't told the Congress and the Afghans how many troops we want to leave behind and doing what. That's a replay of what happened when we got out of Iraq by not giving them a number of troops. In fact, it got down so little number that it was ridiculous.
All right,
Thank
Senator.
you. Good to see you.
We squeezed a lot in.
Good to see you.
Thanks.